I want you to be really ridiculous, like in between two birds.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like really stilted.
I'd rather you not do that to me. I'm already awkward enough.
I would just be like, guitar,
Banjo.
mandolin.
No, it's on.
He jumped to man.
He jumped to mandolin.
In some of your performances, you break out the steel guitar. You got the resonator.
Yeah.
Is that another choice that you're like consciously making for your sound to make it what you want to sound like?
I was really interested in like slide guitar, and I had bought a resonator. I actually traded a guitar I had for it, and I didn't know much about it. I didn't know much about open tunings, and when I bought it, I was playing it and just like standard tuning, just kind of fiddling around the house. And I really liked the way it felt, the way it sounded real tinny. I like to be loud. I play with a guitar pick because, and I know you're not supposed to, but it's just kind of like, I can't help it. I like
It's such a unique sound that it's like you want everybody to hear it.
Yeah. So I mean, I learned about open tunings, and then, I mean, I already had a concept of open tunings, but I started writing songs, and I had no idea what like chords I was playing or anything like that. I just started writing songs in that, in an open tuning on the dobro, because I mean that's what you're supposed to do, you know. So I just did it, and it just kind of became, started using it at shows because I needed two guitars because I didn't want to have to tune down in the middle of a set or anything. So it just kind of became a staple of playing out. Like, people get really excited to see it.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's not quite dialed in, sounding great, they really like the concept of it. And it usually always sounds good. It's just a cool guitar, has a different, twangy. And like I said, I'm playing the guitar pick, I'm being really loud and just obnoxious with it.
But that's good. It's definitely unique. If anybody at a show kind of breaks out something that's a little unusual, then it kind of gets everybody excited.
Yeah, people are always asking, well, what was that guitar you're playing? You know, like, well, it's a dobro, it's a steel guitar. You know, they have like no real concept of. I mean, I even don't even have. Like, I try to explain it. It's horrible because like they're like, you play it, man. I'm like, it makes a really cool noise. You know,
That's all you need to know. Recording and performing live.
Yeah.
Like, are you more comfortable with one or the other?
I'm completely more comfortable with performing live. Yeah, studio is really weird for me. Even like you said, recording live. I've had an opportunity to do that a few times, and just at different studios, and I'm even more comfortable doing that than recording so far than the stuff that like I'm horrible at playing to a click track, which is basically a metronome, you know, and I'm just horrible at it. I can't do it. I think I just need another person there to kind of feel back and forth, even if like I'm not having any trouble with staying on beat or anything like that. It's just, I feel like when playing like by myself to a click in my ear, it just doesn't come out right. I need the real experience. So that's been the only issue, but live is, I love feeding off of a crowd. You know, my friends come and we have a good time. They know my songs. You know, people come from, you know, wherever, and they come watch my shows and they're excited to see it. And live, you can't beat that feeling. You know, people are enjoying what you're doing and they're into it, and they're watching you play, and you know, you can tell that they're really understanding what you're saying and the lyrics and the music, and you know, they want to see you again. They talk to you after shows. I mean, you can't beat that. There's nothing better than that feeling, because that's really what I'm more into than, like I said, like I'm only recording out of necessity.
What's it like opening for other acts? You know, whether or not they're actually from Youngstown or not, because you've done a lot of that recently.
Yeah, I've done a lot opening for other acts. Yeah, right now that's kind of been what I've been doing the most of. I kind of got tired of doing like 3 hours of covers at like maybe a bar, restaurant vibe, and like that's fun. I mean, anywhere you get to play music, and especially your own songs, is great. But I kind of wanted to start playing more of my own songs instead of doing maybe half of covers and half that, and maybe throw some covers in there for fun, and you know, the crowd likes it and all that. So I've been doing a lot more, booking more shows where like I'm opening for people where I could maybe do an hour and a half, and they'll come on, do their thing. I mean, on top of being able to play my own songs in that shorter amount of time than 3 hours, which is way better to me. I'd rather do 3 hours of my own stuff, or 2 hour or an hour of my own stuff, than 3 hours of covers. I've been meeting, that's how I met all these guys. You know, I get to open for their band, and you know, it's nice to play and have a couple beers and then sit down at the bar and watch these guys play and just hang out with their crowd. And you see, "Oh, you came out, you're really good. We came out to see so-and-so." I'm like, "Oh yeah, these guys are great. Never heard them before. They asked me to open," and I'm meeting not only, the bands, but I'm meeting their fans and stuff. So I get to go out in the crowd after and be one of their fans with their fans, And normally I never saw these guys before. I wouldn't get to meet them. So opening for people is definitely a nice experience. You get done kind of early. You get to enjoy the show. You get to meet the people. You get to be part of the crowd and be a musician at the same time, and that's a great experience.